I want a South Sudan where people do not have to live in internally displaced person sites because of fearing for their lives. I want a South Sudan where my rights are respected as the rights of a citizen and not rights of a subject. A South Sudan that has competent courts and is ruled by rule of law.
I want to live in a South Sudan where everybody is equal in front of the law, where there's an equal opportunities for everybody, regardless of which tribe you come from, regardless of your gender or your age.
I want a South Sudan that belongs to all that live in it. A South Sudan where South Sudanese will have a say in their government, a say in the ownership of their resources, and a say in their collective destiny.
I want to live in a South Sudan where there is peace, equality, and justice.
I want South Sudan that is democratic. It respects the rule of law without politicizing, militarizing ethnicity, and without the sense of where we militarize politics and we politicize military.
I want a South Sudan where citizens are free of tribalism, free of corruption, free of poverty, and free of negative propaganda against each other. We want South Sudan that is shared. That's a shared vision, that's a shared country, and that is a shared heritage.
I want to see a South Sudan where a child wakes up every morning to go to school rather than to run and hide from the gunshots. I want to see a South Sudan where women are given equal opportunities as men.
I want to live in South Sudan where I don't target it of where I come from, where I can move freely to live in any side of the country where human rights is respected.
I want to live in a South Sudan whereby we won't rely on foreign aid.
The South Sudan I want to see is the South Sudan when I go and looking for employment, I should not be asked I come from where. They should look at my credentials and the contribution I'm going to make. I would like to see that all of us are treated equally and law is being respected, because without respecting the law, and then we'll become a lawless country.
I want a South Sudan that will look at the people and respect human dignity, and that will have a democratic government which will govern his own people for the benefit and development of the country.
I want a South Sudan where the periphery and the center feel the same.
I want to see South Sudan where human rights is respected, there's no injustice, there's equality before the law, and everyone is respected not because of where they come from, the tribes, the ethnicity. The system of governance respect the citizens' right. I want to see South Sudan where my children shall have access to education, health, and basic needs as human beings. I want South Sudan whereby my children will grow in a peaceful environment.
I would like to see a South Sudan in which the ideals spelled out under our national anthem are realized. A prosperous South Sudan where each child does not go to bed empty stomach each night.
South Sudan where rule of law, access to justice, and human rights is protected and respected, where the constitution is protected and respected, and also where women and children are granted a safe environment where they will peacefully live without fear.
I would like a South Sudan that learns from other humanity. With that in view, a constitution lasting such as that of the United States, where they are now quarreling about other things, but the political establishment is complete. I want a politically stable South Sudan, an economically developing South Sudan, such that within the next 15-20 years it becomes the destination of everybody in the world for tourism, for recreation, for you name it.